So, this is a special video. My son Josh called me, I don't know, a week and a half ago, and asked me if I would like to go for a ride with him to the other side of the state of Florida. His wife is putting some of her resin pieces in a consignment store over there, and they had sold quite a few pieces, I guess, and he had to go and restock. Now, he could have mailed the stuff there, but he and I both like to go for drives every now and again. So he says, oh, well, I'll drive over if Mom wants to go. If I didn't go, he would have mailed it. So he called me and asked me if I wanted to go, and I said, of course I want to go. Of course I want to go. So other than the departure time of 7 a.m., because of the highway we have to use to get to the East Coast side of Florida, it's very, very busy, and we had to leave very early to avoid being backed up in traffic forever once you get to Orlando, because Disney messes up everything. It does. It's horrible. So I told him I would go, and then, we hung up, and it was great. I was looking forward to this, spend some time with my son all day, and because it would be an all-day thing. So as I was thinking about it, I said, wait a minute. One of my very, very, very best friends here on YouTube lives very close to there, and I have not met her. And we've been trying, but life just gets in the way of life sometimes, and things don't work out, and we've never met. We've had tons of conversations on the phones. We've laughed for hours sometimes. Gosh, we've had such good times just in conversations. But we never got to meet each other. So I asked my son, I says, if we're going to be there and it's very close to this friend, do you mind if I contact her and see if she can maybe meet us for lunch? And I can finally get to meet her. And he was all for it. He said, sure, go ahead. So I did that. I contacted her and said, I'm going to be really close to you on Saturday. How about getting together for lunch and we can finally meet? Well, she was all for it. So finally, I got to meet my very, very good friend, who I love to call the bag lady, Denise Becker. And here's a short video of us meeting.
Oh my God, look at you. Oh my God. Oh, Suzanne. Oh my God. Oh, wonderful. Oh my God. Oh, I like Hi, bro. Oh my God. Oh, God, it's so good to see you.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, they gotta take the doggies.
I hear everything about you.
Hi.
Oh my God, I can't believe it. Look at you. Mwah, I love you.
Wasn't that cute? She was so excited. I was so excited. It's been so long. We've been friends at least 6 years. At least 6 years on YouTube. Could even be a little longer. Time goes a lot quicker than you think, right? So after all the hug and kissing, and Denise is a kisser. I'll tell you, she's a kisser. She's a hugger and a kisser. And we met at Michael's. Of course. Where else would crafty people meet? So we went into Michael's, and Josh had some things he wanted to look for his wife, for her crafting. So he went off and kind of left us to ourselves so we could have some time alone. And we were just shopping and laughing, and like we've been seeing each other forever. It was so easy and fun, just plain old fun. So Denise had a few things to pick up at Michael's, and I'm really sorry I didn't even think of taking a clip, a video clip, while we were in Michael's. We should have, and it just didn't cross my mind. I think we were just too excited that we had finally just met each other. I also met her son, Brian, who was in that video that I got to hug. And yeah, it was a lot of fun. We were having a blast. I think the whole store could hear us in there because we were not quiet. We were not quiet. We were having a really good time. And while we were in there, in Denise mode, she said, I want to get you something for your birthday. And I said, no, I don't need anything for my birthday. This is my birthday gift that I got to meet you. She goes, no, I want to get you some yarn so you can make your plushies. But I don't know what you like, so you need to pick it out. So, of course, we had the back and forth battle that I always have with her about sending me stuff, you know. Unfortunately, she hasn't done that in quite a long time now, so that's been good. That's been good. Don't need that. And I said that to her. I said, Denise, you don't have to send me anything. You don't have to buy me anything. That's not why I'm friends with you. I'm friends with you because I like you. I like you. I love you. We've been friends for a long time. As a matter of fact, Denise is the person who was instrumental of me making YouTube videos. She hounded the heck out of me to make these videos, I'll tell you. It just, she was relentless until I finally gave in and made my first one. And here we are several years later, and I've made like too many videos. I have no problem anymore. No problem anymore. So she went over to the yarn department and she said, pick what you want. And I was like, and I know what she's like. And then she said, if you don't pick what you want, I'm going to send you a gift card with so much money on it. And I said, no, you're not. I don't want that. And we started the back and forth again. And I said, you know, this really makes me uncomfortable that you're so generous and I can't be that generous back. And she just looked at me and she said, this makes me happy. Do you not want me to be happy? Ta-da! 7 skeins of yarn later, there I am. And she wanted me to pick more, and I refused. I absolutely refused. I said, no, no, no. I'm not. And I had put these in the cart for myself because they're just little flowers and they're pretty flat, so they're great for cards. So I got them in different colors. I got them in all the colors they had, actually. White and then the red. And she bought the same ones. And when we got to the register and she was paying for the stuff that she was buying, I had pulled these out to pay for them, and she flung them out of my hand and paid for those as well. I give up. I give up. Absolutely give up. So that was our Michael's section, part of the day. So after we got out of Michael's, it was almost noon, perfect time for lunch. So we drove around this massive outdoor mall area that we were in and settled on Chili's for lunch. And this next part of the video is... Hi, everybody. Look who I'm with.
I know. The butterfly queen herself.
We've been talking for many years about meeting, and one of the things we're going to do when we meet is toast each other with a margarita.
Yep.
Right?
Yes,
And here
absolutely.
goes.
Here we go.
To my friend, my lovely friend.
Oh, to my bestie.
I love you.
I love you too. Oh, there we go. Cheers.
See you soon.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Oh, yeah, we're going to take a drink.
Us.
Oh, yeah.
We had a really good time in Chili's. We had a blast. We did our margarita toast that we talked about for years doing when we met. And I had said something to her about her changing her channel name to the Bag Lady again, because she brought me beautiful bags that she made. She gave me this big bag that she made. It's a big one. And she brought me some trim that I can use to make my tassels. There's 2 packages of trim in here that I definitely can use because I do have to make tassels. I'm hoping to today. We'll see. But also in here, I don't know how many bags she made me. She made me a bunch of little bags. I love this paper so much, and I think they make the most fun bags. Absolutely love them. She had sent me a couple last year, I guess, and I still haven't used them because I just can't part with them. But her intent was for me to use these at my markets, and when somebody bought something, I could put it in a pretty bag. I'll have a really hard time doing that. But she says she wants to make me more bags, so if she's going to do that, then I will use them as she intended. I will bring them to my market, and maybe I won't use them for a little $5 turtle, but every now and again, I will give away one of my bags to one of my customers. So I wish everybody could have been at that lunch. It was hysterical. My son said to me later, he says, I'm usually not very talkative when I'm with strangers, but she was so energetic and fun and easy to talk with that he was just chiming right in, and we were laughing so hard. Oh my gosh, the whole restaurant heard us. I'm sure the whole restaurant could hear us. So I had said something to her about changing her name to the Bag Lady. And then I says, you know, Grumpy said to me at one point, a little while back when I was thinking about changing my channel name, he mentioned the Happy Hooker for me. Well, she died when I said that. And my son cracked up laughing. And we were laughing till the tears were pouring out of our eyes. And then everything just turned nasty. It turned nasty. It seemed like everything that we spoke about somehow or other connected to the Happy Hooker thing. And oh gosh, it was crazy. It was crazy. We had a wonderful, wonderful meal, and our waitress was phenomenal. And I wanted to bring my little margarita shaker in here, and I forgot, but that's okay. It was a lot of fun. We spent, I don't know, over an hour in Michael's. Not Michael's, in Chili's. So that's the video you just saw. Just a little snippet when we were behaving. And of course, the kisses came again. She is a kissy lady. She's a kissy lady. So then came the time when we had to leave and bring her home. And we both knew that would be a sad moment. We had waited for this time for so very long, and we couldn't stay long. We had a 3+ hour drive back home, and Josh had to get home to be with his sons because his wife had a craft market that evening. So we brought her home and said our goodbyes. Here they are.
I love you. Oh, I love you too.
I'm so happy to
Oh my God, me too, me too. We should be doing this a lot more often. Oh my God, we should. We should be. I love you so much. Oh my God, I don't want you to go.
Don't you cry. Don't you cry. Stop it. Stop it. And make me cry. I'm going to take the camera so you can say bye to Josh too.
All right, bye, Josh.
Bye.
Thank
Go
you.
say goodbye.
Okay.
Hi, God.
Very nice to meet you.
Oh, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too, and
Same.
thank you so much.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. We appreciate it.
Oh, I had
Yes.
such a good time.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Thank you for everything. Thank you for everything.
Oh my God. Stop it, stop it, stop it. Stop it. Oh my God.
We'll do it again.
Yes, we will. Yes, we will.
Say
Yes,
bye,
we will.
everybody.
Bye. We had such a wonderful
We
day.
had an awesome time.
Yeah.
Awesome time.
All right.
I knew that was going to be a really tough moment. I knew that was going to be a really tough moment. And I kept telling her, don't cry, because if you cry, I'm going to cry. And I don't want to cry. I don't want to cry. And she just held on, and we held on, and we hugged. And I wish we did have more time together. I wish we could have crafted together some. That would have been fun. But I am so grateful that we did have the couple of hours that we did have together. And we had such a good time, and it was so easy. You know, if you ever have a chance to meet a friend on YouTube, do it. Because it's like you've known them forever. It's like you've been friends forever. I've had the pleasure of meeting Annie and Robin, Crystal and Jovi. And you just fall into this very comfortable spot. Oh, and Melissa. I forgot Melissa. She'll give me heck for that one. And I don't know, it's so weird. You know, you just know each other from online and you meet and it's like, okay, we just continue on. Like, we've been best buddies forever, seeing each other forever. It's a wonderful thing. It's a wonderful thing. So we said our goodbyes. And it was sad. And I took the camera from Josh and I said, okay, you say goodbye to Denise because I haven't put you on camera at all today. So he went over and gave her a big hug. And she was Denise. And she turned and she kissed him smack on the lips. And the look on his face, he was just so surprised. And when we were in the car later, he goes, Mom, she got me. She got me right on the lips. Oh, gosh. But I think the best thing he said to me on the way home was, you know, she's been sending my boys gifts for a long time. Usually whenever she sent me something, she'd have a little something in there for my twin grandsons that are here. And he says, I could never understand why she did that. She didn't know me. She didn't know the boys, but she would always send them a little something. And he said to me, she was just a lady from YouTube that you knew. I had no idea. He says, now I get it. Now seeing you together and seeing how she is and how much joy she gets from giving. She's so happy to do things for people. You know, it really is so uplifting for her. She's so kind and generous. Overly generous sometimes. I give her heck sometimes. But he says, now I get it. And she's no longer the lady from YouTube anymore for him. and he really enjoyed it and likes her a lot. So, what can I say? Until next time, my dear, dear, dear sweet friend. Until next time, and there will be a next time. Hope you enjoyed this video of our meeting. Finally, it's been a long time coming, but I had a blast. It was a perfect day. I couldn't ask for anything better. I don't care if we spent 6 hours driving in a truck, big pickup truck. It flew by because my son and I spoke the whole time, and we had a blast with Denise. So time flew. The day just flew by. I can't wait for the next one. All right, everybody. I'll talk to you soon. Have a good day.